Hey guys, it's Brandon, aka The Workman's Pomp, and today I got an interesting unorthodox water-based review for you, and that is the 5th sample by BluMaan Styling Mask Pomade. Now, if you're unfamiliar with BluMaan, it is a channel and community that was started by Joseph Andrews, aka Joe, aka Hey Joe, where you going with that gun in your hand. And what the community and the channel focuses on is men's fashion and men's style and men's hair products and just all over type of things. Now you might be asking yourself, Brandon, why are you interested in something from BluMaan? You don't have fashion or style. It's true. Admittedly, my channel focuses on just regular blue collar, trying to get through the day type hair products. But it's interesting because when I started doing reviewing, little side note, I started doing reviews because I felt like a lot of the products got, I don't know, a good rep because they had bigger names. And so when I started, I wanted to do reviews that didn't matter on the community or didn't matter who was doing it. I just wanted to know if the product worked or not, because I noticed that some of the bigger name products didn't work for me and some of the lesser known products did work for me. So basically what I'm trying to say here is that I don't care if the BluMaan community made it. I don't care if a home brewer made it. If it works in my hair, it works for me. All right, I'm gonna stop running my mouth. Let's get into it. The presentation on this is pretty cool. It's just a nice simple logo on the front with the BluMaan logo. Has some stuff of what it is, so you know what you're getting into. Styling Mask Pomade, natural shine, style and condition. So it's pretty forthcoming, which is pretty awesome. On the side, there's just some information like I was telling you about who made it and what's in it and whatnot. The biotin, sea kelp, keratin, pantheol, silk amino acids. Those are 5 hair healthy ingredients that are in it. I didn't want to read the whole ingredients because I don't want to look like an idiot trying to pronounce them all. When you open it, it's a nice blue color, which is fitting because it's BluMaan, and that's kind of a stupid joke, but I'll let you look at it. Kind of like a nice cream scent, or a cream colored consistency. The scent on it smells kind of like a spearmint tea tree. That's as simple as I can get. I like it a lot. Scooping out, I'll even do the middle part I haven't touched. Little bit of pressure, but it scoops out nice and creamy, nice and easy. It feels kind of like gummy, which I kind of actually like. That's kind of cool. Putting it in your hand and breaking it down, you'll see it takes a little bit of pressure to break it down. Not much, but when you put it in your hands, especially with the scoop the size that I did, there's going to be a little bit of resistance, but it goes away right away. Applying it, I got some damp hair. It goes in smoother with damp hair, I'll tell you that. I put it in dry hair, and there was some tugging and pulling. So here's what I would suggest. Most people that are going to be using this, or most people in general that use pomade, use little scoops and they apply in layers. I myself use big scoops because I have a lot of hair. That's just me. So if you're going to take big scoops, be sure to break it down and be sure to realize that there's going to be a little bit of tugging and pulling. If you're taking littler scoops and applying into your hair in layers, it's going to be a lot more of a pleasant application. Although it isn't bad in general. A little bit of tug and pull, not bad, but that's because I'm using a lot. If you use a little, there won't be that much tug and pull at all. And to be real with you, you don't need a lot of this product for it to hold. I like using a lot of product, but I'm still putting in a lot less. And I found out for myself also, which is interesting, I'll usually take couple of giant scoops because I like a lot of hold. And with this product, it already has good hold right out the bat, which is kind of cool, actually. I enjoyed that. So I could use one big scoop less than I was used to, which, hey, I'm okay with that. Using the applicator brush, slicks back, easy. No problems at all. I mean, with a brush like this, it's going to comb through it really, really nice. But any sort of open vented brush to get the pomade all through your hair will work really well as well. This is a Denman I'm using right now, but you can also use a 5-row vented brush. Slicking it back, you can see no resistance as well. Like I said, applying this damp with a little bit of damp hair helps it go miles in the application route. So if you have an issue, maybe you put it in your hair and you say to yourself, ooh, this is tugging and pulling a little bit. Try a little bit of water in your hair, see what happens. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. All right, let's get into stylability. I'm using an Afro pick. I use this because I like to style a traditional looking pompadour, as well as it helps to kind of create volume without undoing a lot of the combed hair that I already did with my slicking it back type regiment. So stylability on this is really good. It gives you good volume, but about, I would say, 5 minutes in to having it in your hair, you'll feel it start to firm up a little bit, which is really nice about this. It's not really hard to style, but you will get some really good hold with this. I was wearing this at my work this week, and I do a lot of heavy lifting, and this held up surprisingly well all day. Very minimal restyles, so I can definitely say that if you apply a little bit more, you can get from the higher end of a medium hold to a firm pomade. So I think that about does it. I got a pretty decent looking pompadour out of this. Since this is a pomade, I wanted to style a pompadour to show you that you can use this like a traditional pomade, and it works really well, and it has really good hold. It has kind of an airy hold in that it doesn't feel like it's has hold, but it does have hold, which is really nice for people who don't want an overly aggressive product in their hair. It'll still give the great hold that you want, but it won't feel like you have a ton of stuff caked on top of your head. So my overall thoughts on the 5th sample by BluMaan Styling Mask Pomade, had to make sure I said it all right. I'm really surprised by it. I like it a lot. It has a really good hold without being aggressive, which I really like. So you'll be able to get a firmer side of a medium or a firm hold from this, but it doesn't feel like a traditional unorthodox water base in that if you put too much in for the heavier ones, it's going to feel like you have something weighing your hair down. This has a light and airy feel, but it also has some really good hold to it. So it walks the line of hold and weight really, really well. Like I was saying, endurance-wise, this is going to work well for somebody who likes a product that they can add a little bit to put some texture in their hair and give them a little bit of style, or they can add a little bit more and they can get a full pompadour like myself, or side part pompadour. It walks the line of that really well as well. It can be used as a traditional unorthodox water-based pomade, or almost even kind of like just a texturizing pomade. It has all those qualities as well. Only issue I had with it is that if you put it in dry, there is a little bit of tugging and pulling. It's not bad. Just put it in damp hair and that'll take that away, or apply in smaller sized amounts. That's my issue, is that I take these giant scoops out, and so, just do smaller scoops and it'll be good. My overall rating on this product, I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5. This is an excellent pomade. And it goes without saying, because the people that were involved in it, O'Dowd's, Lockhart's, James the Pomp, Joe himself, they all put a lot of time and effort into this to make it a great pomade. And it turned out really, really well. So if you're new to the BluMaan community, like myself, this is my first product trying by them, this might be a good transition into giving them a shot. If you're a seasoned BluMaan veteran, then you're going to be really, really happy, and this was going to be worth the wait for you. So let me know what you think if you guys got this already, and hope you have a wonderful day.